Well, experts trying to stop the flow of oil from a well in the Gulf of Mexico have started an ambitious plan to avert an environmental disaster. They've been building 3 giant domes which will be lowered a mile below the surface of the water to try to stem the flow. Shares in BP, which owns the oil field, have fallen more than 4% because of the huge cost of cleaning up the oil spill, as our correspondent Matthew Price now reports.
Out to sea, the oil slick is slightly smaller than it was, but patches have broken away. They may hit the beaches of Florida before the end of the week. Onshore, and a huge rusty box, believe it or not, is the best chance of reducing the flow of oil. A funnel, in effect, to siphon it off at source. BP hopes to put it in place over the weekend.
Essentially, it's a 98-ton rectangular box that will be lowered over the major source of the leak at the seabed.
In Washington, BP's chief executive met government officials, the same officials who said they'd keep the boot on the neck of his company.
Can you talk to us at all? It was a very constructive dialogue.
Who's going to pay for this?
Excuse me, please, guys.
How did the meeting go?
It was very constructive, thank you.
We'll have to take his word for it.
Even before the oil hits land, as it's assumed it will, the impact is being felt here. The rich fishing waters across a vast area have been shut down. Just up the coast of the Mississippi River, cargo ships are being affected. The tourism industry is taking cancellations, and then there's the wildlife.
This is now the fragile balance between life and death here. Biologists are desperately worried about the effect of the oil on the ecosystem.
The idea that we're putting big oil on top of big wildlife habitat is a very, very troubling thing. And when oil collides with wildlife, oil wins.
For now, a combination of good luck and expertise has kept the oil from shore, but no one here expects it to stay that way. Matthew Price, BBC News, Louisiana.
Coming up on tonight's programme.